What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, bringing another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today we are facing off against MattOshea for BBR week number 6, I think it is. We are playing this game. It is currently 12:49 a.m. and the game is supposed to be going up in less than 12 hours. So unfortunately there will not be a full team builder with all the slides and everything. You'll still know what I'm bringing and why. I do want to give a big shout out to my buddy Mac who built this team. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Starting off, our game plan here is going to be hazard stacking. My opponent's team, its only removal is Oricorio, and there's an Espeon for like prevention there. And if they don't come, then I can just stack the team like crazy against a very nasty sand core of like T-Tar plus Houndstone and Terra Steel and normal Lucario. Anyways, what we are bringing and why, we're going to start off with our Azumarill here. We are running defensive as with Rocky Helmet. We are basically fully physically defensive. We are taking multiple hits from multiple things, but this is our main check to things like the low kicks, and we can just do a lot of damage to a no bulk Lucario. We can take Houndstone's Last Respects if it's max base power, which is crazy. It's a really strong Pokemon here. We then have our Crocodile, which is a really good Pokemon offensively in this game with its stab options. We also have Stone Edge there for cover, so we have Earthquake, Crunch, and Stone Edge with bulk up on this set here. We are pretty spadef. We don't need too much attack investment. So we decided to go with this investment over here because we're able to take modest Specs, Sandy Shock's Earth Power. We're also 3 killed by uninvested Toxapex's Surf, and we are 3 killed by Adamant Salamence' Dual Wing Beat, and we do have Intimidate for that as well. It's just a really solid Pokemon overall. Our next mon is going to be our Gallade, which is a pretty nasty Pokemon here. It creeps an Adamant Tyranitar. I should also mention that our Crook creeps a Lucario creeping Rotom. Our Gallade, like I said, creeps Adamant T-Tar. We get 3 kill rather by modest Life Orb Sandy Shock's Earth Power, which would include, it would include the if it's booster energy for special attack. We can take that pretty easily. We can take Adamant Banded Crunch. We 2-kill max HP max Spadef Toxapex. We also Oko No Bulk Cloyster. We have so much big damage potential with this Pokemon here, and Shadow Sneak is there in case of the Houndstone because that Pokemon is a pain in the ass. We then have our Frostlass, which is there to speed tie the Espeon. We are a Jolly Nature, but we do have Shadow Ball for a reason because we have to take some important hits here. We also do around 50% to the Salamence with Ice Shard, which is really, really nice, and we have Spikes and Will-O-Wisp as well. We then have our Garganacl, which is a good defensive piece of this matchup here. We are 3 killed by Adamant Banded Low Kicks' first impression. We are also able to take two modest specs. We're able to take 2 modest Espeon's Psychics from full, and we're also taking Adamant Life Orb Lucario's Close Combat, and we are 3 killed by Adamant Banded Houndstone's strongest Last Respects possible, which is really, really cool. And then Body Press and Salt here are 2 attacks. Rocks are really important, recover for recovery, obviously, and leftovers. And our final mon is going to be bringing it all together. We have a sub Dragon Dance leftovers Dragapult this week, Terra Blast, Dragon Darts as our main options with Terra Ghost. It is super, super strong here. We have very little speed. We're actually 28 speed with a Jolly Nature here because we don't need speed for anything other than like the Espeon, which is really it. We also have speed for Adamant +1 Cloyster if it ever gets that way, but either way, it is a fantastic, fantastic option. And if I'm worried about Sucker Punch shenanigans, I always have the sub. That's going to be our team for this battle. We're going to go ahead and jump on into it. Shout out to our channel members as well. Let's go ahead and just see what we can do. It's time to battle. All right, everyone, we're back. The team is pretty much what we, I guess, expected. There is no removal, which is very nice. I kind of want to lead up with Frostlass for that very reason. It's just solid overall. Is that my lead here? I think it has to be my lead here. I just feel like if anything, a Sandy Shocks could be the lead, which could be a little annoying, but not the end of the world. And we can kind of get our hazards up. I can force it out a little bit, which would be nice. Could be a T-Tar as well, which I can burn. I'm going to lead off with our Frostlass here. I'll go from there. And depending on what he leads with, we'll adjust. Ooh, is that what I want to do? Or do I want to lead off with... No, I'll bring Gallade another time. I'll bring Gallade later on, but Gallade is looking kind of nasty here. It's pretty damn strong in this matchup, and hopefully it can just pop off. We are going to be the Assault Vest set this week. We do have Knockoff for the Houndstone, which is great, and we do have Sneak for it as well. Good luck, have fun to Mephisto. Let's see what we can do. Game is going up in less than 11 hours. This is insane. All right, the lead is going to be 3 Clowns, which is this thing here. So this is pretty good because we can pretty much force this thing out right now while getting up our hazards. So, ooh, it's booster energy right away too. Okay, so we should take its hit. It's going to be a speed boosting set. Speed. Cool. All right, let's take a look. We have our Frostlass against the Sandy Shocks. We know that it is going to be boosting its speed. If it goes for Power Gem, we eat that up, even if it's modest. So I here go for a Spike. We're going to do that. He's going to Rocks himself. Interesting. So it's a lead set meant to get up hazards, which, I mean, I get. It's a little annoying for me to deal with because I don't have boots on anything. And everything's going to be taking the chip, but it is what it is. I'm not mad at it either way. We got up our spikes. This team is really weak to spikes, so we can just get up multiple layers. I can go for another one here. I think that's the play, honestly, get up multiple layers. We're going to see a Power Jump come out, which is fine. Yeah, I'll take the hit and fire off an Ice Shard now. We have 2 layers of spikes, which is good. And we're going to fire off that next one as well. Sorry, with the Ice Shard. Cool, so we have the Ice Shard off, super effective damage. That did nothing. Thought it would do more, I'll be honest, but it didn't. Wow, I really thought it would do more, considering it is super effective. Curse Body on the Power Gem, is that interesting for me? Is that interesting for anything here? Not necessarily, probably clicks Earth Power with anything else. I could go into Crook. Earth Power would be what's coming out, I guess. There is a whole Salamence, which is a little annoying. I can go into Garganackle, which doesn't really do much for me. Azu is a pain, but again, it outspeeds me. I think the play is going to be go to Gallade, honestly. So we're going to go Gallade here. Psycho Cut should do, I believe, the most. Actually, no, it should be Sacred Sword. So we're going to go to the Sandy Shocks against our Gallade. Gallade will do most with Sacred Sword. Good, so we can fire that Sacred Sword here. And obviously this hurts if he goes into the Salamence, but there's a potential for Ice Punch. I don't think he goes Salamence. We'll go with the Sacred Sword here. Thunderbolts me, we are Salt Dust. Yeah, we hit up very, very, very easily. Look at that damage there. Do we think that Sneak can KO here? I mean, I feel like this thing is very defensive. Frostlass should have done about 27 to 25. How much is it? Okay, how much is it doing to me with no investment? Because I feel like it needs to have some investment here. Where's my Gallade again? I can risk it. I don't really want to risk it though. I'm gonna go for a sneak here. I'll go for a knockoff here in case something else comes in. Just still KO. Yeah, that's fine. We got our knockoff. We got the KO on. It lived. This thing is like max defense. I'll just sneak it here. Get the KO. Be done with it. It is what it is. Wow. Wow. The question is, like, that's a big turn there. The fact we lived that. I thought we were gonna KO, but nope. Sneak comes out. Sneak gets the job done. Gallade gets the job done. No matter what happens, it is what it is. We're good. We try to be safe there. Didn't work out, but it's fine. There is a whole ass Cloyster, which we will break whichever way we need to, which is great. There is a Lucario, which can be problematic. It will outspeed me, can fire off like Terra normal E-speeds, which are terrifying. There's a Houndstone. Yeah. He might look at this now and say, oh, he can't touch my DD Salamence, and that's a problem, because he's right, I can't. Lambo, which is what? Lucario? Salamence. Yeah, I can't touch the Salamence here. It is Intimidate, which is nice. I feel like Dual Wing Beat might be the play, if anything. I have to go into Crook, I think, because I want to get the Intimidate off on him as well. If it's Clear Amulet, it's Clear Amulet. So be it. All right, let's take a look. Crook against Salamence with our Intimidate. We get the Intimidate drop, good. So Dual Wing does 37 max to me. It goes for Hurricane, it's special. Yikes. I was not expecting special on the Salamence at all, and it's paying off for him. Okay. The question is now, do I just switch out, try and preserve this for something else? The only thing I'm preserved for is like T-Tar, and I have my Gallade for it. I'll go for a Stone Edge here. He lands both the Hurricane and the Pump. Cool. Is what it is. Can't do much about it. Can't do much about it. All right. Let's see. I can go into Garganackle. Force it to take Chip. Does Salamence drop to Halt? It's probably not. It's probably gonna have some investment, and I don't want to die here. So, I mean, I could, but I can't really risk it. I think I have to go into Garganackle here, take some Chip, force it to take some Chip, and then kind of go from there. That's what I'm gonna do here. Because Salamence, special Salamence specifically, it's a Timid against my Garganackle, Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump does a lot. Wow, it does a lot of damage, but it's okay. We gotta get the Chip on it anyway, so we'll go fire off our Salt Cure here. There's the Pump, connects again. Big damage. Is this Covert Cloak? Some big damage on that. I like it. I like it. It's protected, right? It's not. Okay. I thought Covert Cloak would, or I thought this would hit first. Either way. So that is now definitely in range of our Pult. I can go into Azu here. I can try Azu. Do I want to do that? Does it make sense? Not really. I kind of need it around for the Lucario. So I just let this go down, and I think I go into Pult, and I just like have fun. So let's go for Recover in case he misses. Connects all 3. Super. Damn, I wish I had this kind of luck hitting moves. Jeez. That comes what, 80 base power? 80 base accuracy? 90, something like that? Pump. It's 80 base accuracy. And Hurricane 70. Sheesh. We go into our Pult here. Alright. We're going to take this chip, which is fine. Do I just go for a darts here? I think I just go for a darts. I don't think I bother terastallizing. I'll just go for my darts. He swaps out. I did not expect him to be able to switch out here. Titanic, which is what? Cloyster? T-Tar. Okay, so it's going to take 2 layers of spikes here. The sand is up. Yep. That is a problem. That did nothing. That crit is kind of helpful, I'll be honest. Okay. Eject button. Wow, good play. Good bring. Good bring. We do have our Azu. This is going to be a 150 base power. There's 3 KOs, right? Is that how it works? Houndstone. Last Respect should be 150 base power because he has 2 deaths. No, he has 1 death. It'll only be 100 base power. Cloyster is the play. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to go hard into my Azu. I'll go hard into my Azu here. That'll be my check. In massive air quotes. I need 1 Dragon Dance up. If I can get up a Dragon Dance, I'm in a really good position at some point. So I'm going to try and get that eventually. We're going to see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Alright. Dragapult against 100 base power, Last Respect definitely dies. Azu against it definitely lives. Shell smashes me. Alright, I mean, if I just clicked Dragon Dance, I've had opportunities to click Dragon Dance here and I haven't, and it's rough. So attack raises and speed raises. Cloyster get freeze dry, I forget. Does not get freeze dry. Best can do against me is like Rock Blast. I'm fully defensive. I should be fine. And it's a White Herb. So on this, am I probably going for Bulldoze? Azumarill against Cloyster with Shell Smash. So Rock Blast, +2 Rock Blast does 49 to 59. I think I have to try and slow it down. They're just 28 to 34. It's not enough. I have to try and slow it down. So we'll go for the Bulldoze here. Poison Jab. Ooh, did not expect that. Well, we have our helmet. We forced to take some chip. And we get the Bulldoze off against the 2. Reducing the speed a bit more. So that's a plus, but not obviously good. Alright, we should live our hit here from the Sandstorm as well. Yeah, just barely. And I'll fire off a Jet. Get it into extra close range. Big damage. Spear. Okay, so this thing's at +1. It should outspeed me still, and I think this is the game. Dragapult, +1 gets a 358. We outspeed it if it's not... Okay, if it is Adamant, we outspeed. If it is Jolly, we don't. That's where this comes to play, I think. That's tough. That's tough. How many more turns of sand? I'm looking over here, I think. Okay, so it's 1 more turn of sand. I have to Terra here, and I have to go for my Terra Blast, right? Yeah, Terra and Terra. Let's do it. Hopefully he's Adamant and not Jolly. Hopefully he's Adamant and not Jolly. Alright, let's see. He is Adamant, we take those. Doesn't really matter here because the Houndstone just comes in, causes problems for me, and wins the game. But I have to just... Well, no, the Houndstone can't come in yet, because the sand's going to expire. He has to go into the T-Tar. And T-Tar will live the hit. T-Tar against me, Tyranitar. We know it's not banded. It's gotta have like a lot of defense. It's got a good chunk of defense for sure. Oh, okay. Is my play just trying to like stall this out? I think I don't like he's gonna bullet punch. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Dance here in case we live the hit. We should live the hit. I don't think he's gonna be adamant. There's 82% with no investment here. 82%. Dark Pulse. We don't take that. Dark Pulse. I mean, he's got to have a ton of investment there. He's got to be like modest. Yeah. Because we are like really high percentage there. He has to be like modest or something there for that. Either way, we're gonna lose this game probably 3-0 here. It is what it is. It is very late in the evening. I am going to go ahead and prepare this video, get it out to you guys right away, and that's gonna be it. So let's go ahead and fire off the Sacred Sword. I mean, look, if I Ice Beyond the Frost Blast, maybe it goes better. If I leave with a bigger threat to the Sandy Shocks, maybe it goes better. Yeah, I just think it comes down to like the team that he brought was good. Cloyster, if I set up on the Cloyster, then it didn't matter at all because at that point in time he just goes for an attack on me and I'm cooked. So it's a really tough spot. I think that playing this game here made it really tough for Dragapult to actually get a chance to set up here. And with Lucario in the back, it makes it crazy. But there's the Houndstone. This will be a guarantee KO on me. Unless he somehow misgens and he's not going to be the Last Respects, or the Sandstream rather. Sandstorm? No, Sand Rush, that's it. But there we go. That's a loss here. 1-5 on the season. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. GG, Mephisto. I will see you guys all next time.